Elza Philadelphia Mncube, and I am under the B.Ed Foundation Phase program in education. I'm starting to be a foundation phase teacher. I'm doing my B.Ed currently, and my student number is 25239933. And this is my introductory video for teaching practice. My statement view of teaching would come from a movie that I watched when I was younger. That is Akila and the Bee. I inspired to be that child growing up. However, obviously, by the time I watched it, I was kind of long past that age. And so, therefore, the next best thing was to inspire the next coming Akila and the Bee. So, the quote goes as follows. Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. We ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, fabulous? Actually, who am I not to be? We are meant to shine. And we let our own light shine while we unconsciously give others permission to do the same. As we liberate from our own fears, our presence automatically liberates others. That is just a paraphrased quote from Marianne Williamson from the book of A Return to Love, Reflections on Principles, A Course in Miracles. Really, that is the shorter version of it from the Akila and the Bee. It is really something that it resonated with me, that yes, as much as it was a film that Akila knew how to spell and was good at this niche, but every child has their own. Every child has that one thing that they're brilliant at, that school can help nurture, can help bring out. And I would be in the forefront of not only helping to nurture and helping guide, but helping to bring out whatever that this young child might have in them. And it's in each and every young child out there. So it may be through sports, maybe through academics, and maybe through drama, it may be through film, it may be through whatever, but I'll be in the forefront and witnessing this particular individual grow into their purpose. And that for me is why I chose the profession of being a teacher, because I get to be not only in the forefront helping and guiding and nurturing and exposing them to the different kind of things that they could be good at, they could be brilliant at, that they might bring a difference into the world through themselves. However, I get to witness in me having the most fulfilling profession of being able to blossom a human into the greatest version of themselves. And that, for me, is captivating in all spheres. And this goes hand in hand with the vision and the mission of the school that I went to, Sierra Nevada Primary School, that the school is committed to achieving a high pass rate, right? But not compromising the culture of academic excellence, and providing targeted support for students and continuous enhancing teaching methods. There were a lot of methods that I saw when I was there that I was captivated by. The hands-on method, where we go out there and then we actually look if the leaves are changing into the next season, and we get to experience what we are learning in the classroom. So this made learning and teaching exciting, because you knew what you had planned for the next day. However, it was more of really an enlightenment. You just never knew how the trajectory of the lesson may go, what more curious questions might they have, what you did not think of when you were preparing the lesson. So it makes them kind of learn what their niche is. So as much as I might be interested in the change of seasons, or maybe we're doing the topic of transport, and I'm saying ground transport, and I'm thinking of just cars and motorbikes, the ones that they usually see, and someone tells me that there's an overnight train. I went with my aunt to this, which something could, it would have been something that couldn't have come up in conversation, but it made it so much better for me to cultivate. And I saw this mission in the teaching, that through dedication and collaboration, the school aims to ensure that every student reaches their full potential with the full support of the staff, of the teachers, of the principal, the whole school at large, supporting each and every student in that school. That was just wonderful to really witness. And my experience from the teaching practice that I had for the 3 weeks was really one for the books. It was a wonderful experience that I would want to experience again. However, it is also one where I learned fully how to be a great art teacher, to fully relate to them, and not yes, at a playful manner, but also at a manner in which you know that they are really captivating and they're really understanding what you're saying and where you're coming from. As much as we'd want to just teach and dictate and have foreign concepts to them, for them it is more of hands-on. We are there, we are sharing, we are together. So it made it very interesting, and it took me back to my inner child, where I was like, okay, it is in the simple things, but the simple intentional things of teaching that makes it all more exciting.